Good morning, children. Today we are going to find out the resistance of a given wire using a meter bridge, and therefore we are going to connect the circuit according to the given circuit diagram. In this circuit diagram, this is the meter bridge and this is the 1 meter wire which is made up of constantan or manganese. In the left gap, we are going to connect the resistance box of value 0 to 100 ohm. In the right gap, we are going to arrange the unknown resistance wire whose length is equal to 1 meter. Then the remaining circuit is going to connect to the battery eliminator, which is having the voltage 2 volt or 4 volt. This is a one-way key, and this one-way key is another terminal is connected to the another terminal of the Wheatstone meter bridge. The center point of this meter bridge is connected to the galvanometer, and galvanometer's another terminal is connected to a jockey, which is a sliding contact. Now let us understand actual circuit connection. Always start from the battery positivity. You can see this is a battery eliminator which is having the voltage range from 2 to 12 volt. We have kept the battery voltage, that is 2 volt. Battery positive is connected to the Wheatstone meter bridge left side terminal. You can connect either here or either here. Then in the left gap, the resistance box is connected. You can see that this is the resistance box in which we are connecting one wire to one terminal, and the other terminal is connected to the another terminal of the left gap. You can see here in this resistance box there are various values from 1 ohm to 100 ohm. If we are going to plug out any particular key, suppose 2 ohm key is plugged out, that means 2 ohm resistance is introduced inside the circuit. But you have to take care that all the other remaining keys must be very tightly connected, so that only 2 ohm is counted in the circuit. Now we will come to the middle point. From the middle point of the Wheatstone meter bridge, the one wire is given to the galvanometer positive. You can see the galvanometer is having two sides 30-30 divisions. So 30 divisions on the left side and 30 divisions on the right side, and 0 is at the center point. The negative terminal of the galvanometer is connected to the jockey, which is a sliding contact. So this is a sliding contact. Then in the right gap, we have connected here the 1 meter wire whose resistance we want to find out. Very carefully you have to keep this wire so that the wire should not be crossed over each other, and wire should be separately connected. So in the right gap, the wire is connected whose resistance is to be found out. Then we have the battery negative terminal connected to one-way key. This is a one-way key, and we have to plug in the key as soon as we are going to start the experiment. And the remaining terminal of the particular key is connected to the right side of the Wheatstone meter bridge. Now you can see that this is the scale on which we are going to take the reading, and it starts from 0 to 100 centimeter. Therefore it is called as a meter bridge, 1 meter bridge. This wire is the actually wire which is made up of constantan or the manganese wire, which is specifically used for the Wheatstone meter bridge experiment purpose. So we are going to start the experiment now. Switch on the key. Keep the battery voltage on 2 volt. Initially, we want to check out whether the given set is properly working or not. So for that we are going to remove 2 ohm key or 1 ohm key, and then we are going to check it on both the sides. Okay. So first of all, connect to the left side. You can see the galvanometer deflection is showing full scale deflection on the left side. Similarly, we will check it on the other side, and you will see that here the deflection is showing out of scale, that is above 30. That means the given complete 1 meter wire is ready to scan. Now we will remove the resistance from the resistance box in the left gap, that is 5 ohm. That means 5 ohm resistance is now introduced in the circuit in the left gap. So Now we are going to scan the wire from the left side. Okay, just touch the wire and up move it, replace it, so that whenever you are going to get the zero deflection, that is null deflection, that point is called as a null point or the balancing point of the circuit. So at this point you will see the galvanometer will show reading 0, that is according to Wheatstone meter bridge condition, when Ig is equal to 0, then the bridge is balanced. Okay, so when Ig is equal to 0, that means the galvanometer current is 0 and that point is a balancing point. So you can see here, this point is 43.5. 43.5. So the left side wire L is equal to 43.5. Now we will note down this reading in the notebook. So here we have removed the resistance 5 ohm. Length of the wire we just now calculated, it is 43.5 centimeter, and we will calculate the balancing length, that is 100 minus L later on. Let us take the reading for 6 ohm, 7 ohm and 8 ohm. So now the resistance in the gap is 6 ohm. Resistance in the gap is 6 ohm. So let us find out now what is the balancing length. Again, yes, you can see that now the Ig is equal to 0 and the galvanometer reading is 0 or null deflection. So the reading now is 48.5. 48.5. So this is L is equal to 48.5 for the resistance 6 ohm in the gap. So again we will note down this reading. 6 ohm, 48.5 centimeter. Similarly, we can take the reading for 7 ohm introduced in the circuit. Now check it. 7 ohm is introduced in the left gap, and we will find out again the balancing point. So now you can see that it is 55. So when Ig is equal to 0 or galvanometer shows null deflection, the reading here is 55. So note down here, for 7 ohm, the reading comes out to be 55 centimeter. Now you will find out 100 minus L according to the calculation, and we will find out X is equal to R 100 minus L upon L ohm. In this way, you will get the different values of x1, x2 and x3, and then you are going to get the mean value or the average value of the unknown resistance, and that will be the resistance of the wire 1 meter. Thank you, children.